Hey guys, how you doing? I'm sorry for such a late upload. I didn't even get an opportunity to go see Spider-Man on Thursday night, so unfortunately I had to go see it Friday night. That's not a big deal. I hate going to the movies on Friday night because I wasn't even about to see it on Friday, and because it was all sold out. Like, I was trying to go to a 9 o'clock showing, sold out. Tried to go to an 8 o'clock showing, sold out. I ended up going to see it at 11:55. I ended up getting home at 2 a.m. and then I got work, and I'm just like, I still had to suck it up. I wanted to go see the movie. I had to do a late review just because of that work situation, but here I am. Let's get it cracking. So obviously Spider-Man Homecoming is the first Marvel Spider-Man movie. Like, it's not, it's not in the universe of Amazing Spider-Man, and it's not in the, like, Sam Raimi. From the start, you actually feel that. And with the music going on, while the Marvel credits are coming up, you hear a Spider-Man theme in the background. I'm just like, God, so they just did it because it's Spider-Man. But it got me chills. It got me ready for this movie. I was actually really excited when I heard Marvel and Sony were gonna stop being little kids anymore and just work together and make a cool movie for the fans. I'm still not on Sony's side with what they're trying to do, because I'm just like, you're not Marvel. You need to stop trying to be Marvel. Before I go any further, I just want to say, with reviewing this movie, I have to get into spoilers, because although I don't have a lot of the bads that I have is really spoiler, so so sorry, spoiler alert, it's there, I warned you, you read it, you've been warned. So let me start off with the thank God of goods. Peter Parker in this movie. I love Tom Holland as Peter Parker. I felt more like he was it was scary, because I would sometimes it depends on what he was doing in the scene. His hair, would be that cone back, so I was like, okay, you're geeky Peter Parker. And then I saw him with whatever half little hair look. I'm just like, God, now you look like Ultimate Spider-Man. This is insane. So with Peter Parker, you also get the high school, and you also get the high school feeling and stuff. So Peter just in this movie is a guy, you gotta feel for the dude. He just got done fighting the Avengers, the baddies, not really the baddies, but the strongest of the strong in the world, and the big heroes that he's been watching on YouTube and talking amongst his high school friends about. And now he just got done fighting pretty much all the Avengers, and months later he's like, what now? I don't know what to do with my life. Although it's really hard that he's just like that, because I don't know, if I was a kid with web powers and stuff like that, I would figure some kind of entertainment, Iron Man or not. I'll be Spider-Man without you. But in this movie, that's what Peter's trying to do. He's trying to be Spider-Man, and he wants to be out there with the Avengers and doing good for the world, but he just has all this stuff. Well, he has a Spanish quiz coming up, so he has to study. So, but that part of the movie is really cool. I like how the high school aspect was really, really more in the other Spider-Man. You got in Spider-Man 1, you got the first, I guess, 20 minutes, 15 minutes of the movie. I don't know, you got half of high school, but all you saw in his high school was the lunchroom and the locker room. Okay, so what? This movie, you got to hear about Spanish quizzes, and you got to see him with the academics and the teams and stuff. I forgot what team he was on. Good high school stuff. Thank you to Marvel for giving me high school stuff. So Tony Stark is obviously in this movie. Everyone was worried about Tony Stark being in the movie. I'm just I'm still on that boat, because I knew what he was doing. Obviously, like I said, spoiler alert, he comes in and saves the day, because every single time Peter's trying to do something as Spider-Man, he's either doing it in a messed up way, or he doesn't know what he's doing at all. So Iron Man comes and helps him out, saves the day pretty much. But you've seen that scene in the trailer. I feel like if you didn't show that scene of him saving, just him coming, then it would have been better for the people that's in the movie theater, because it's just okay, we obviously know, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone else that was in my theater, but I'm definitely sitting in the front row saying, okay, I know, Spider-Man's, okay, that scene's happening. Oh, the boat split up. Okay, boat split up. Okay, Spider-Man's doing the web things. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to go. Okay, here's Iron Man. I know he's coming. I wasn't really surprised. So that's the things I didn't really like. Just things in the trailer, but I know I have the power to not watch the trailers, but at the same time, the people editing them, or I don't know how they do it, they have the power to say, can we not show that much stuff in our trailers? Like, we're literally showing the movie. Don't be Batman versus Superman. Tony's mentoring in the movie was really good. Thank God we didn't get no Uncle Ben death scene again, because even while I was watching that in Amazing Spider-Man, I was just like, do I really need to see this again? And I feel like in the first one, it was even more dramatic than the second time I saw it. Like, so I don't want to see it the third time. Thank God we didn't get to see that scene. We only got Tony Stark mentoring him and him feeling like a father figure to Peter. And we got cool scenes with them together, and Tony saying, "God, I feel like my dad," or "Oh, like that's what my dad would say." And you just like, yeah, you're just getting old. But Iron Man wasn't in the movie as much as I thought he was. Thank God, because I really did think, just because of with that trailer and that shot of Spider-Man and Iron Man like swinging away while swinging and flying away, I really thought something was going to happen to where they're going to team up to fight Vulture / Shocker. But yeah, I thank God we didn't get that scene of Iron Man coming and saving the day and teaming up with Spider-Man. This is a full Spider-Man movie, thank God, and it's amazing. Maybe too much spectacular. So let me just get right into it, because this is my favorite part. That guy is an awesome Batman. I'm just kidding. He's an awesome Vulture. Again, Michael Keaton is Vulture in this movie, and I mean, his character is, it's very relatable. I mean, I don't know how Peter doesn't relate to this now. I mean, I guess because, like he said in the movie, he's too young to know this. But I mean, anyone in the world today can go through this man's problems, and you know what? Bring me a Vulture suit, bring me the helmet, bring me the wings. I'm doing his job too. Vulture's deal with like Stark and all those kind of people. Thank God he wasn't like had a beef with him, really, because I thought from the trailer that he was going to have beef with Tony Stark and like all that kind of stuff, because he was like, oh, the rich and the powerful don't care about us. We gotta change too. I don't know why Michael Keaton just had a country voice. From the beginning, Michael Keaton's just this hardworking guy. He's trying to make a living for himself, and he's just trying to help out his friends, like his co-workers, and provide for his family, just like any other guy would. And Damage Control comes in here and just says, nah, you're fired. Bring all of our stuff back, it's mine. The Tinker is in this movie, and he's like, oh, I can like make cool stuff out of this. I mean, we can, I don't know, you want to do stuff with this? And I guess they have like a little posse now. Vulture, the not Trickster. I always want to say Trickster. I don't know why. The Tinkerer, the Shocker, and well, Shockers. I guess. I'll get to that in a second. And yeah, they pretty much steal stuff from Damage Control, selling it on the, I guess, supervillain black market, and selling it to whoever wants it. And it's actually funny because it literally is being sold to whoever just wants it. And it makes for a funny scene later in the movie. So to talk about his outfit more, I was really worried that they were going to go the whole Falcon route, and they were going to use like the propeller things to like really like I know they make him fly, but like I thought that they were going to really rip off Falcon in this movie, but thank God they didn't, because I just love the addition of the long feathers, and just the feet too, the helmet, the fur. I love you, little toy. I love you. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Let's hate Spider-Man. Oh, no. You're too bad. So now let me go into the bad of this movie. Again, this is spoiler, and comment all you want. This is just my opinion. I've heard other people have the same opinion, so I'm not the only one that feels this way. Zendaya was casted in this movie, and when she was casted, people were speculating that she was Mary Jane. I mean, because I don't know, everyone just wants to see a Mary Jane back again for some reason. I mean, I do too, but I just didn't understand why they were just like, oh, Zendaya's casted as an unknown person, and they just point right to Mary Jane. Like, I'm just like, can she be somebody else, or someone that we just don't know, or someone in the comic books that people just don't know? Like, I do like that kind of stuff where it's like, oh, we're picking up these other like love interests in other comic books that they have had love interests with, and no one knows about him, man, but it just turns out to be a good story. Zendaya's character in this movie is named Michelle, and she's pretty much that kind of girl that you would, honestly, just in my opinion, I would avoid in high school too. Like, she just, I don't understand her like wardrobe malfunctions every day and what her attitude is for. Like, I understand that if it's for a reason, and I've seen movies and TV shows and yada 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 that has done that before with different characters, and they've done it either crappy or majority of the time they've done it well. with this one, they don't even give you any backstory with her. They just throw her into the mix. Hey, my name is Michelle. I'm the guy. I'm the girl that draws people in sad and detention, and yeah, I don't have friends. I mean, I like that with characters if they have a reason. She did not have a reason to be like that in this movie, or if she does, they just haven't given us to it yet. I can't really say because she's probably only in the movie for like, if you put all her scenes together, probably like maybe a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, maybe at the most. So she's not in the movie as much as I thought she was in the movie, and that is a good thing because she is forgettable. Like, she's just tossed away. Like, I don't need her in this movie, and I only laughed at one scene that she did, and it just so happened to be the one where she was giving Peter the Bird on Homecoming. It was just funny. Like, I mean, it's funny flicking people off. I mean, who just doesn't like that, and who doesn't laugh at it? So that was really the only big bad of the movie. I just really didn't like her character. Like I said earlier about Shocker, I wanted to get him individually too, because he's also it's hard to say because I love the Shocker as a villain, because I did want to see him in a movie eventually. So I was really happy to get him on there, because I was like, oh wow, I didn't know we were actually getting the Shocker. Like, and they even said the Shocker. I was like, thank God. For the first half of this movie, I don't know the actor's name. I'm not going to look it up, but he's the guy from Devil, and he's the guy from Prometheus that dies. Excuse me. I actually liked him as Shocker in the first half of this movie. He's probably in the movie for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes probably. But I liked his Shocker in the movie when we were getting him, because he seemed that aggressive, like, criminal. And I'm like, okay, I want to see you go solo. And I thought we were getting that. But then he just died, and then he gave the Shocker to the other guy from Devil. And, I mean, he's just that. I mean, again, I don't know this actor's name, but he plays in a lot of movies with characters that are just so disposable. He played another Shocker in this movie. I mean, he was okay. His costume was kind of copycatish to the other guy. The other guy had like the full yellow sleeved. He had like a yellow like fade-in sleeve. I didn't really like that. I was like, I see what you're doing, but you're pretty much like teasing me of what he's trying to be. But the first guy you got me was literally him, just without the mask. And this is just nitpicking. I just wish he had two like gauntlets. Like, it would have made him more. It would have been cooler if he was fighting Spider-Man with two gauntlets instead of one. Like, you know, because he only, you know, threw one big punch. He was pretty much Doomfist in this one. I haven't even played Doomfist, so don't even start talking about Doomfist with me. But I just wish he had two. Like, I mean, that's who he is. Like, you know, give him who he is. And the sad thing is, I saw set pictures of that, and I was just like, okay, well, where's that? I was sitting in the theater like, okay, well, I'm still waiting for the Shocker to come back. I was like, oh, I don't even think he captured him at the end of the movie, but he did. So I was like, so the toy line, the set pictures of him in the full mask and costume with two gauntlets is not in this movie. But where the hell is that? That better be on a Blu-ray copy, Marvel. That better be on the Blu-ray. Overall, I love this movie. Best Spider-Man to me. I mean, out of all the other Spider-Man movies I have and the cartoons, it's definitely going to be on this awesome collection back here. It's one of those movies that if you just wanted a Spider-Man movie finally, like no worries about Andrew Garfield or no worries about Tobey Maguire's crying, this movie is amazing. You know what? It's Spider-Man. It is amazing. This movie is amazing. It's spectacular. It's not the best movie in the world, but I am giving it 4 stars. It's awesome. I feel like even go see it again just because I want the Spider-Man toy, because I want to complete my collection. So, Spider-Man Homecoming, go see it this weekend. It was amazing, spectacular, yada yada yada. I'm going to keep saying it. You're going to keep saying it. Every Spider-Man fan's going to keep saying it because it's inevitable. So, next movie I can't wait to do is War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm really looking forward to that, and this time I am going on Thursday, and I will upload my video Thursday night, maybe Friday morning. But until then, guys, I'll see y'all next time.